about pearl jewelry, you think about necklaces, you think about earrings, of course, the icons, right? When it comes to a pearl ring, Honora does them better than anyone because they bring fashion elements into the ring that not only are pieces that you've never seen before, but that are timeless for you too. This is called the Fancy Contrarie ring, and for Mary Quite Contrary, that makes me very happy. But for all of you watching at home, this crossover style, it has a very ethereal look to it. It has almost a moon glow to it. It comes with a box and a pouch, but there are not many of these left to go around. That is 18 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver, so precious metal all the way around. That is 19 points of Diamonique stone in a round cut on both shanks rather. And you've got a 9.5 millimeter cultured freshwater real pearl in a button shape so it lays flat. Now, Joel, this one's available in sizes 5 through 11, but it's $32 off today. And I just think people have really stumbled across something special here.
Oh, thanks, Mary. I love this particular style, and you know, I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing we rarely can get Honora rings in just metal, okay, below $50. So here we have this one, and also with all the Diamonique and a lot of setting. I think a lot of factories, you know, if you want to cut corners, you make one row of stones. When you start to work with smaller Diamonique stones like this, you know, you need all that extra labor to set, but you get a pave look that you can't get otherwise. And the way this whole ring is kind of contrived is it turns everything angular. So as you look from the top down, you're going to see that the Diamonique sweeps up kind of from the flat edge at the you know, at the base of your finger, and then kind of comes up and rises up toward the pearl, and then the two hands cradle the pearl together, and that's what the Contrarie means. And for Italy, these are all of their bypass kind of cradled pieces of jewelry. We use a low profile, really gem quality button pearl in this ring. Why? Okay, I wanted this to sit low in the ring. I wanted it to be a low profile ring, and we can do that with these gem buttons. It's a great pearl. They don't stick up like a bump on a log. They're become part of the piece of jewelry, and you see all that angular turn. This is all Italian design, all Italian construction. You can see how substantial the metal is, how beautiful the plating is in 18 karat gold in that particular version that we're showing right now.
That's a stunner.
And they just do everything right, Mary.
They really do. I mean, and there's no wrong finger to wear it on. I've put it on my index finger because I just thought, I saw this immediately. It has a very yin and yang quality to it. And so I thought, boy, that is a great finger to wear a ring if you need a little balance. I think this one too, when it comes to the fact that it is a button, it's not going to snag, it's not going to bump into anything, it just lays very flush. But there's something so elegant and there's something very moving about it too when you see it. I could carry on. I mean, in my family, I had a lady one time, one of my mom's friends referred to me as the moon child. She kept saying that of my family, I was the moon child, and there's a whole long story went along with it, which I thought was very cool. But I think this one, it does have a moon glow to it. It does have something very, you know, spectacular, almost otherworldly to it too. So you get, I love the sparkle, but the glow of that pearl can't be denied.
You know, the glow is in the luster, and just to let me tell you, QVC doesn't search through, you know, how many hundreds of items that we may have there to find the best pearl. They pick these things at random, and what I'm always proud about, okay, we're so picky when it comes to the pearls in this percentage. You could see the lights beaming off that pearl. Now, this is really what that top 2 or 3%, it just glows.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was $77. It is now $44.99. I want you to keep in mind, I'm sure you've heard us say this before, that when you see a clearance sale price, it's actually a notch lower than a clearance price. So eventually it will go back up. So when you see a clearance sale price, let that be your trajectory toward your phone and picking it up today, because if you like it, you're finding it at a spectacularly great deal. 5 through 11 are your sizes. There's no reorder, and we're going to keep moving on in our show. When it comes to the Fancy Contrarie ring, you can still find yours, but come